So please bear with us a few more minutes. We have something important. Okay, first of all, again, big thank you and a lot of applause, please, for our sponsors. And slightly louder, please. A very big applause for our speakers who make this event so interesting. And if you want to have a beer soon, please be as loud as possible to a thank you for the Gordon team. And I will skip this one. And Stephen will now say a few words. What happened? Oh no, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so last time I shared the numbers and figures from SwiNOG. Who can remember them? Okay, some of them, nice. I made at the end a short survey. How much is SwiNOG worth for you? You recognize it, it's going about finances. And we collected all the answers, so we got like 80 answers from the people. And we wanted to share transparently also what you guys responded. But before being transparent, also we are transparent again with our finances from last year. So you see, after all the deductions and what we got from you and from the sponsors, we came out with a debt of 160 Swiss francs. So I think our budget planning is not so bad after, I don't know, 25 years of planning SwiNOG. So not so bad. And as you can see, the costs are going higher every year. Gordon is getting more. We need more infrastructure. We are providing also more services like the video team. Also big thanks to you guys. You're doing a great job. We got 80 answers where we asked completely free text. No one could choose a number, so you had to type in your own number. And you can see that I would say more than 80% was okay with the price with more than 125 Swiss francs. Which you were paying today. So you can see that the part that I circled in is the part which says something like, okay, 130 and below would be fine, and the rest is showing up more. You can see also the results in the PDF at the end. And so we know that the next SwiNOG meeting here at Gurten, we will raise the price to 150 because our costs are increasing and we want to keep the budget and everything quite tight. We are a non-profit organization, so this is for next year, for SwiNOG 43, 42 you will mention. Okay, and then we are a community and we have a mailing list. Who remembers the mailing list? Okay, there are some people, nice. We have 5 mailing lists. Some of them you know, some are public, some are not so public. The SwiNOG Core is our internal mailing list that we need to coordinate all the stuff, which is the most active mailing list. Also, when you're as a speaker, you sign up and all the mails you're sending to the core team is getting there. We have the official SwiNOG mailing list, which I think there's more traffic on the Telegram group than on the SwiNOG mailing list. And we have 3 other ones like the anti-spam mailing list, which is a closed user group because we didn't want to have all the spammers there. So the rule was if I know someone on the list that he's not a spammer, he gets approved. There is the lawful interception working group, which was also a closed user mailing list because we were not able to share the confidential data. So there was a lot of people were working on this. And there we have still the SwiNOG jobs mailing list. So my proposal to the community is to drop the last 2 mailing lists, take them off, because no one is using them. The anti-spam is still used, so there is some activity on this. I think mostly to Benoit. Thanks, Benoit. He's not here. 2011 was the last entry on the lawful interception mailing list, so I think we can skip this. And the last one is the jobs mailing list. Who is using the jobs mailing list?
Yeah, cancel it.
So,
Who actually knew that it existed? That's a sad testament to us, I guess.
so let's make just a quick vote. Who is in favor of dropping the lawful interception working group list? Okay. I will write an email to Init7 to drop that one. Should we drop also the jobs mailing list or keep it? Who wants to drop it? Please raise your hand. Okay. Who wants to keep it? It's like a few people versus few people. It's more or less the same numbers. Hast du zählt?
Who is getting angry if we drop it?
Okay, so for the last one deal. If we don't get any posts on the job mailing list this year, we will drop it end of the year. Is this okay for everyone? Good.
Okay, a few words about SwiNOG and where we're heading. And to start this, I want to make something clear, which might be clear, but maybe not to everyone. And that is the difference between SwiNOG organization and the SwiNOG community. So the SwiNOG organization is really just like the way we finance these meetings and the organization of these meetings. It's not the community. The community is you, and we're not steering or you know, kind of like these are two different things, and this is important to know for what we're going to talk next.
So to make it also in different words clear, the SwiNOG organization is a legal entity, a Verein, so association consisting of us, because we founded this many years ago with Pascal and Michel and everyone, to have a legal safety guard if we fail in financing the events, and we didn't want it to be responsible with our personal money to, you know, get sued and all this stuff. So we have this Verein, let's say, doing the contracts with all the sponsors and the goods and all this stuff. And this is where the money goes.
Thank you.
And the community, we have a second job. The core team is part of the community team, not of the organization. And this is what we are at the moment now here doing the community work.
Thank you. Yeah. So where are we heading to? We asked you last time, and it also became clear in the discussions that if we would do 2 meetings, it would be very welcome by you. And so we stuck our heads together, and we're going to do a second meeting, but very importantly, Gurten is and will be the home base. So we will, because everyone, it's the best location if whole Switzerland wants to join the meeting, because it's just like more or less, the central of Switzerland, if you want to say so. However, the point is really for the far western part, for the far eastern part. It's sometimes very far. People have either to get up at really early time, or they need to stay overnight. And so what our plan is actually is to do the next meeting this year in autumn in Zurich. And then there will be every year will be a second meeting, and possibly, if we can make this happen, move around Switzerland. So there might be a meeting in Geneva, there might be one in, I don't know, St. Gallen, or wherever we find local volunteers which help us to find a location, which help us to set up the meeting. And what we hope is that obviously that not every one of you says like, okay, this is closer, I will only go to this meeting, but to have like a stronger community and to, yeah, take part more. And to those which really can't make it to the Gorton or it's super difficult, they can still participate in the community. Yeah, this is from you.
So we noticed before that the age is going up, and also SwiNOG has some, let's say, age problems, and content-wise, I think we could evolve. So we are in a kind of a transformation at the moment. So we are at the stage where we need to find the, let's say, the next steps for the future, because the way we did now SwiNOG in the last 25 years was nice, was good, and I think we have a lot of good things going on, but probably in 10 years, SwiNOG will not exist anymore, because the way we do it today is not the way probably the future and the community wants it. So we are on a stage that we want to shape this. And you noticed before there were some indications already from Severin with CHNOG. There's some involvement over there. Arist mentioned also something. So we are currently in a stage where we are discussing how we can bring the communities together to be really a broad and strong community together. And one thing could be that SwiNOG is going into also local meetups, like the SwiNOG 43 could be one of them. So we don't know yet, right? And for this, we are also open to growing the team. So it doesn't have to be 5 people up here, could be 6 or 7 or 8, or even having volunteers helping us with the local events, maybe in Geneva and everywhere else, like you mentioned. And we also want to bring up new perspectives, younger people getting other sides and new ideas. So we are at the moment really in a lot of discussions and, let's say, doing some workshops how we can evolve also SwiNOG for the community. And this is really our...
Yeah, the number one goal must always be to keep the community and not to, you know, favor some sponsors or try to, you know, push through our ideas. But we try, and please believe us, our number one goal is to keep the community together and to find ways how we can do that. So this is like the most important thing we're trying to accomplish here.
Yeah. So a big thank you also to you guys for keeping, let's say, our work interesting for the last couple of years, and also doing the, being part of this journey, because this is a journey we are doing together. And as Simon said, we want to do something for the community, for you. It's not for our, how you call it, Selbstbeschäftigung. Because we don't get any money or so for this. So this is all in our free time. And this leads us to the next point, where you could get creative for those of you. Simon?
Yeah, so in 2002, remember this was the time you had ICQ and MSN Messenger. So just, you know, like some time ago, the SwiNOG logo has been created. And we think we should have another logo up to 2052. And we don't have any ideas. We're really open how this should look like. And we thought, why not ask you? Maybe there's some really cool designers within this community. And if you have an idea, hand drawing, whatever, then you can submit it. And we're doing some kind of contest. And in the end, there will be a vote. And we hopefully are going to have a next logo for the next 25 years.
And as Simon mentioned, it can be a draft. It can be handwritten. It doesn't have to be the high quality logo. We will have some designers at the end doing the finishing and all the polishing and all this stuff.
Yeah, there's only one exception. Please, no AI slope. We can make thousands of those, and we don't need those to get submitted. Okay, as we did last time, we have a short survey, or Sandra has prepared a short survey, so we get a bit of feedback. So it would be really cool if you could scan this code and, you know, in the next few minutes, answer it. We're not going to present the answers now, right?
No, but we will check who is opening the survey. Though they get a beer. If you don't fill in the survey, was nice with you. Thanks.
Okay. Got something to say? Someone wants to make a comment, and yeah. So, Ari.
No, because then it's not on video. You know, on the.
Please make T-shirts for next time.
With the new logo?
And 42.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm not sure if T-shirts is the right one or if we should some towels. Anyone else?
There was, at some point, a spreadshirt shop with the old logo. You could even have it as underwear. You may ask Stony how many orders he got.
Any other impressions, comments? Okay. Obviously, you can always reach us via, you know, all the channels.
Or by the beer.
Or by the beer, exactly. Yeah, SwiNOG 42, we talked about it. We don't have the definitive date yet, but we're doing our best to make it happen, and it will happen in autumn in Zurich. Yeah, you can stay as long as you want, basically, or roughly about 8 o'clock, I guess. I don't know when Gordon team is trying to kick us out. But there, you don't need to look at the Gordon Bahn. Gordon Bahn will always take you down if you still got a ticket. And then, thank you very much from the whole core team, and Prost.